嗨，大家好，我是殷太太。今天我要跟大家讨论的课题就是有关于这个儿童疫苗注射。因为我们生宝宝都知道，宝宝从出生开始就有这个疫苗的 program 要 follow 的，所以我们有政府跟私人的医院的不同的疫苗的这个 program， 包括这个 tuberculosis, tetanus, hepatitis B, polio, mumps, human papilloma virus, HPV, diphtheria, pertussis, Haemophilus influenzae type B, HIV, measles, rubella, tetanus and syphilitis。这12种就是政府规定就是免费注射的疫苗，就从出生宝宝开始。至于私人医院或者是诊所要自费的疫苗呢，就有 rotavirus, pneumococcal 还有 chickenpox 等等。我相信很多新手妈妈都会问，这个自费的疫苗呢，到底是不是必须要的，或者是它会带来什么后果如果没有注射的话。所以这些问题当然不是由我来回答和解说啦，要问就问最专业的。我今天就约了一个 hospital 里面的专业儿科医生，叫 Dr. Cairo。Hi doctor, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
Yes. Vaccines are substances that is derived from the kill particle of the microbial part of the microbial, the less active microbial that we give to the patient so that the patient will develop antibody against the infection without having the infection. Vaccines are very safe, because to produce a vaccine, the drug company needs to do lots of testing, right? The vaccines that I mentioned are not the actual organism. It's the killed or inactivated or just part of the organism when you give to the child, which can only cause antibody development without infection. But the newer technique, the side effects are very, very uncommon. Most common side effects, which is still uncommon, is about maybe like 1% of patients when you give vaccine, they will have fever. Fever is always low grade, less than 38 degrees. Usually less than 24 hours. Sometimes we do have uncommon side effects. Sometimes it can cause some allergic reaction in children. So that's why when you see the doctor will ask any allergic problem to the child. Because measles vaccine, the way they produce the vaccines, they have some allergenic thing inside. So we would advise the parents to give some medication before. But it's still very safe. Even if it happens, just some skin rashes, it lasts for maybe 1 week or so. If you miss by 2 months, you can go at 6 anytime until my age. No big deal.
Oh, okay.
But certain vaccines, you cannot give up to 8 months. For example, rotavirus, no point of giving them. The other vaccines, what we do, we have to catch up. As long as there is time and the parents are okay, we just have to plod on. Vaccines we are giving the activated form of the microbial or some antigens of the microbial. So the body will definitely develop antibody for the infection, but the child will not get infection. Meaning we are boosting up the child's immune system. Yes, stimulate, that's the right word. Without causing the child to have the infection. American Society of Pediatrics say you can give up to 4 injections in a day. But I think in Malaysia, if you give 4 vaccines, parents will strangle you, right? So I said to the parents, maximum is 2. I would advise as parents nowadays, the vaccines that you need to give to your child other than the compulsory ones are pneumococcal, rotavirus, chickenpox, hepatitis A and influenza. Those are the optional vaccines for the moment that you need to give. Only can get these vaccines from the private clinics or the private hospitals with pediatricians. Our government clinic will not have it, but they will advise the parents.
今天谢谢 Dr. Cairo 的分享，很详细，然后也很清楚。
Good to be of help. I hope my explanation helps the parents. You can come and see me for your vaccination.
更多的 info 可以留意 www.28days.my， 还有我殷太太的 Facebook 和 YouTube。下次见，拜拜。